I'm one of those people that believe you can't be bad to your wife and be a good person.
Officer Tommy Norman is a North Little Rock, Arkansas police officer who grew to notoriety and became famous on social media for his community policing tactics. Tommy Norman has been praised by famous rappers and other celebrities, as well as having been featured on national news. However, Saturday night, Tommy Norman was arrested by North Little Rock police and booked into the Pulaski County Jail for domestic battery in the 3rd degree.
I stand with Officer Norman. If you live in Arkansas, you know exactly who Officer Norman is. And it's rare that I take the police side on anything. But I stand this time. I ain't gonna say too much, but they'll make you do it.
When people say there's no good guys, or you know what I mean, or anything like that, something like that, I should say. I know it's hyperbolic, right? But what I get from that is that the good guy is they're just performative. They're performative men. They're not actually those people. You know, they don't actually have integrity. You know, things of that nature. And in all honesty, I don't believe that there's no good men. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not being hyperbolic or whatever, but I do believe that a lot of the men that go out of their way to present themselves as like good people, you know, by doing like acts of kindness and, you know what I mean, and things of that nature, like publicly, I tend to not believe them. Me personally, like I tend to not believe them. It's not because I don't think that they like, oh man, there are no men out here that could ever be a good man. Like I don't believe that, right? But I just think that most of the time it seems like those men are just being like, it's a cover for something else. You know what I'm saying? And this is that to me. This is a perfect example of that. If you guys don't remember him, I'll refresh your memory real quick. You guys remember the police officer Tommy Norman? He looked like a black white person. Like that's the best way I could describe him. Like he looked like he could have been like a light-skinned black man in another lifetime, but he's a white man, bald head. He's out there like Arkansas or something like that. And you know, he would drive around and do cool things in the community with the kids and with the community, right? So if you guys don't know who Tommy Norman is, this is Tommy Norman. This is the police officer that was recently arrested and let out on bond for battery against his wife. So this is what, you know, he has a bunch of videos like this where he's like in the neighborhood and he's being nice to people or whatever. This is like an example of that.
Everybody, I'm here with Kashonda. She's eating popcorn on my birthday. And she's supposed to be she's supposed to be singing happy birthday to me, so we will give her time to get her voice ready while she sings happy birthday to me.
Who said I was singing?
You.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
So, you know, like I said, he had a bunch of videos like that. He'd just be in the neighborhood. He'd be doing nice things for people. He brought, like on his birthday, he bought a bunch of donuts and Gatorades and stuff for the neighborhood. And he went out there and gave it to everybody and recorded it, right? So, you know, he put up a good front. He put up a good front. But recently, like I've been saying, he got arrested for battery against his wife, right? And I'm one of those people that believe you can't be bad to your wife and be a good person. Like, I don't believe you could like be abusing your wife at home and be a good person in real life. Like I don't think that. I think you're automatically disqualified. If you're treating the people that are closest to you like dog shit, then you are dog shit. I don't care. I don't care what you did for them. Gandhi, for an example, would be a perfect example of that. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Gandhi, right? I don't care what he did. Cesar Chavez. Like I don't care what, you know, I don't care. Honestly, like I don't care. Like if you are a terrible person to the people that are closest to you and you are a known abuser and you are a manipulator and like I don't care if you ended up doing some great thing. I will acknowledge that you did the great thing, but I will never call you a great person, if that makes sense. But the story is very, very deep, very complex. So I'm gonna do my best job to kind of sum this up for you in a very short period of time. But let's start here.
Officer Tommy Norman is a North Little Rock, Arkansas police officer who grew to notoriety and became famous on social media for his community policing tactics. Tommy Norman has been praised by famous rappers and other celebrities, as well as having been featured on national news. However, Saturday night, Tommy Norman was arrested by North Little Rock police and booked into the Pulaski County Jail for domestic battery in the 3rd degree. According to police records, North Little Rock police responded to the Norman house just before midnight. Tommy Norman's wife, Rosalind Norman, stated that her husband had struck her in the chest, and officers noted that there was a visible mark on Rosalind's chest. Tommy Norman, however, states that it was his wife, Rosalind, who was the aggressor and striking him, and that the mark on her chest was caused as a result of him trying to stop her from striking him. Here's a
Like straight up and down. I believe the wife, obviously. And as soon as you lie on your wife, like your wife could go to jail for that. You know what I'm saying? So if you're willing to lie on your wife and willing to abuse her physically, pretty much a wrap in my book.
stop her from striking him. Here's a summary from the officer that responded. You can pause to read or go look at my previous post or my Insta. And while domestic battery is incredibly serious, this is only one of several very serious allegations made against Officer Norman. Also, everyone thought that Tommy and Rosalind got married in 2019, but the truth of the matter is they weren't legally married until last year. But back to the other allegations against Officer Norman. Like this one, filed July 13th, 2024. He been sleeping with my girlfriend for 3 months and he have a whole wife. He been buying her rings and giving her hundreds of dollars at a time. He been telling my girlfriend to make up all types of lies to get me locked up. He been pulling up to where I stay and taking pictures of my car and sending it to my girlfriend saying this and that. He's been giving me money to not tell his wife again, 'cause I did it before. He not on duty and telling me all of my, I think this says choices, I have and counting. And then there is this complaint, which you can pause to read, but essentially it says that several people have called the North Little Rock Police Department to file complaints about concerns that the financial donations that people have made to help people in his community have been mismanaged and not given to the people they were intended to be given to at all. Matter of fact, this person even accused Officer Norman's mother of keeping the donations. And I am currently working to verify no shortage of other allegations that have been brought to my attention. Officer Norman is currently on leave from the North Little Rock Police Department, pending the outcome of his current domestic battery charge. Thanks for choosing.
Now that she did a great job, by the way. She put it all in one place because I was gonna have to go through everything, and I was like, man, I wish I could find something that had it all, but she had it. She pretty much had it all right there, all in black and white for everybody, for you to read. So that was beautiful. Yeah. So basically, this is a perfect example of how a lot of men function in the world, how they put up this front like they're, like, oh, I'm such a good person, and they do everything publicly that they can. They show up for their friends and all of that stuff, and the whole time they're a monster to the people that are closest to them, starting with their wives. Happens all the time. Happens all the time. Now, while I was, researching all of this stuff, I came across this video, and it's just a really weird. It's just weird. So this is Officer Tommy and his wife right there, and he's probably 20 years older than this woman. So that right there kind of was a red flag for me off the rip, but whatever. I don't, I try not to judge people in those relationships at a certain point, but it's just odd, very odd. But anyways, so, on the surface, I think, beautiful couple, whatever, right? He loves her, it looks like, whatever, right? But watch this video. It's very weird, and read the comments that the person that is screen recording, they left the comments on the video, and this video was from a while ago.
I wanted everybody to wish my beautiful wife, Rosalind, a happy birthday.
I'm 34 today, guys. 34.
So last night as she's getting ready to go to bed, she's
Like he turned, she was like showing her hair off and showing her outfit off, and he like turns the phone real quick to him while she's talking.
like all quiet and like, what's wrong? And she's like, I'm going to be 34. I was like, 34 is young.
Still a spring
You're a
chicken,
baby.
34 is
And my husband
young.
just brought breakfast for me and all my teachers on my hallway. So
Shout out to my daughter Jam at Chick-fil-A. Oh, no, baby, we got kids right here. There's kids walking by.
baby, go. Give me the kids.
That's not weird. A married man and a married woman, grown adults can't kiss in public. Just a smooch, like not a tongue her down. She just wanted a kiss. Very, very odd. Very odd.
You want a kiss? Okay, there you go. Happy birthday.
I'm a married
I
woman.
don't-
These kids it ain't like we finna get down up in this thing in front of the kids or nothing. Dang. Hey, friend.
They're like this is like a fight. Like if you're in a relationship, if you've been in a long-term relationship, like y'all know how to fight in front of people, where you think you're hiding it and everybody else, sometimes people don't pick up on it, but this is like a full-blown fight they're having right now. You could tell.
I do need to see some love. That's right.
Well, everybody wish her happy birthday. It's her special day today. We're going to
I'm
Houston
excited
this
to
evening.
spend time with my husband.
And we're having dinner
Let me
there
talk, it's my
at
day.
Steak 48.
It's
And
my
thank you to
birthday.
Randy Moss, who recommended Steak 48 in Houston tonight.
It's my birthday. I just want to say thank you guys for all the birthday wishes. I am extremely excited to be flying to Houston to spend some time with my husband today. We are going to go to dinner. Then he's going to be receiving his big award tomorrow. So I'm excited about that.
That it?
That's all.
All right. Cut. Happy birthday.
Man, that was so hard to watch. I feel so bad for her right there. That was really hard to watch. She was so happy, and he was like such a fucking grumpkin, such a Scrooge. But yeah, I mean, and the person who made the video said they commented, whatever 18 weeks ago and said that it looked off and he looked like he didn't really like her. And then fast forward to them getting DV charges or him getting DV charges is like, there might be some smoke there. So yeah, I appreciate them for sharing that, but I just thought that was very odd. And this is what the wife said. This is what his wife said after, he got released or whatever recently. So just a quick update on that.
Well, here's an update. Officer Tommy Norman is out, and his wife immediately released a statement. She said, like many families, we have experienced both loving memories and difficult times, but that does not diminish the love we share. We are leaning on God for strength and guidance, and we kindly ask for grace, prayers, and privacy as we move forward. We are truly grateful for the love and support from our family, friends, and the community. Please continue to keep us lifted in prayer. We also want to acknowledge that this time has come with many challenges, including rumors and outside pressures, which have been difficult for our family. What remains true is that we care deeply for one another and hold the utmost respect for the dedication and passion Tommy has for the community. We ask that this matter be allowed to be handled privately with dignity and respect. Rosalind Norman. So it kind of sounds like, okay, yeah, we got in a fight, calm down, everybody. Emotions ran high, but now we're good. That's still my man. Also, admin over on Officer Tommy's page just put, while we wait for the process to play out, please join us all in singing Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog. I'm sure he'll eventually address everything himself. We'll see.
So I don't know how people be so bold to get online and defend an abuser and be like, oh, it was nothing. And then I'm not talking about the wife. I'm talking about the woman that made this video. I wouldn't do that. That's in poor taste almost always. I don't care what an abused person says after the fact. I take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever an abused person gets online and they're like, oh, we're working through it. It was nothing. He didn't mean it, whatever. That's what abused people do all the time. They do that. That's normal. We're not overreacting to the abuse. Don't try to gaslight us as a community, as a society. For those of us that are reacting to it appropriately, don't try to act like we're the ones that are overreacting because he put his hands on that woman. And we're like, that's not good. Like, yeah, we should definitely pay attention to this. And he's a police officer? Absolutely. Don't try to gaslight us with some more. I mean, it's their business. Don't pull the whole Trump. What's a little fight between a husband and a wife ain't none of our business. It's absolutely our business as a community. It's absolutely our business as a community. And right on time, you have the red pill, manosphere, extremely misogynistic men to come along and defend an alleged abuser. To defend an alleged abuser. This is wicked work. This is the sickest shit that you're gonna hear today.
Don't lie. I stand with Officer Norman. You live in Arkansas, you know exactly who Officer Norman is. And it's rare that I take the police side on anything. But I stand with that nigga this time. I ain't gonna say too much, but they'll make you do it. They'll make you do it. With that being said, Officer Norman, here's my only issue with the situation. You have an option to go be happy. Nigga, you could go get you a Taylor Swift. You choose to be with the sister. So you can't beat the sister up, but you choose to be with her. But they'll make you do it. But, nigga, your life could have been much easier if you would have went and got you a white girl. You choose to deal with problems every day, nigga. And you're white. But I still stand with you because I get it.
I don't know. What do y'all want me to say? What, like, black men, what do you want me to say? You are blaming the fact that she is a black woman. You are blaming a black woman for being abused by a white man, by a white police officer. I told y'all, and he literally said in there, he said, I don't side with the police on shit, but I'll side with you on this one, Officer Norman, because the misogyny that exists within the black community, from black men to black women, will time and time again have black men riding for racism and riding for misogyny. They will uphold that because of their hatred of black women. They will protect that because of their hatred of black women. Pedestalizing white women, saying you could have got you a Taylor Swift and this wouldn't have happened, is wicked, as if white women don't get beat by white men every fucking day. It's not the woman, it's the man. So when he was saying they'll make you do it, he was talking about black women specifically. He wasn't talking about women. He was talking about black women specifically. He's saying black women will make you abuse them. And that's what he agrees on. So you're looking at the face of an abuser. I don't know who this man is, but I feel like we as a community need to go make sure, check on all the women in his life. His name, let me see. Let me blow it up real quick. His name is Ruba _ Band Grant. Ruba _ brand Rubba, sorry. Rubba _ Band Grant. So Rubba Band Grant. Rubba Band Grant. I said Ruba. Rubba Band Grant is his name. Yeah, go check on Rubber Band Grant's women in his life. You guys go check up on the women he used to date, and make sure that they're safe. And just make sure, do a wellness check on all of them, because this man is clearly an abuser. So yeah, there's that. So all around, you just terrible men just out here, broad daylight walking amongst.